is a cute little song. And it's got a little kitty kitty. Up in my jam. Okay. Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Um, Today is a warm tone kind of a day. I totally need to go on my Instagram and um, update the schedule of what I'm going to do for my live stuff because I did book a gig in DC, like I said, in one of my lives, and I won't be here the very last week of March. And so I'd originally planned to go live every weekend this month, but yes. Another thing too is that I'm testing out, in a way, if you will, the YouTube live platform. You know, I've been on live this past few times, and I'm really used to Periscope, and I'm really used to the interaction that I have on Periscope because it's constant. So it's a little strange being on YouTube. So if you guys do like watching lives here on this platform, let me know, because then I know to continue forward doing all of my get ready with me's and tutorials and stuff on this platform. But I almost feel like maybe YouTube isn't the place for lives so much, just because with Periscope, it just seems everyone has a little bit more fun. And at the end of the day, it's like if people aren't really having fun, it feels like more of a challenge, then I don't want to go ahead and do that, you know, on here. I do know that somebody had trouble finding the chat box while I'm live. I don't know how to find it myself because as a creator, I don't have the same page view as you do watching my live. So if you find the chat box, you know, look around, you know, there's got to be something where it's like maybe enter this live, or I don't know. I'm not sure how to go about doing that, but because, you know, the chat box for some people is hard to find and there's really not much interaction on here, I'm starting to question whether YouTube is the right place for me to go live to do these things. There's a chance that I may just flip back to Periscope just because Periscope is just lively. So, but we'll continue on here for today. Yeah, so let me know if you want me to continue doing this here, or if you don't find yourself watching these videos. I can kind of see in the numbers already that like lives are different on YouTube than it is on something else. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't like doing Instagram lives because I don't like being timed. I don't like feeling like I have to rush through things, you know. I like things to be organic and fun. And I like to see people comment in the chat box, you know. So I'm not really into doing Instagram lives. The minute that Instagram stops the glad to see you on YouTube. Hi, thanks. The minute that Instagram stops the whole 1 hour time mark, then maybe I'll consider doing my lives on there. But yeah, like I said, I don't like feeling rushed, and I always feel rushed on Instagram. Plus, I feel like the chat box gets in the way, you know. Whereas Periscope, everything's off to the side, and I don't know. We always go back to Periscope, don't we? We try to break free from Periscope so much, and then you end up going back, and you're like, all right. Anywho, so if this is the very first time you're watching my live here on YouTube, hi, hello, welcome. I usually do get ready with me's and stuff on Periscope, but I'm trying YouTube out because I just figured, you know, having more makeup content on my channel would be good. So if you are here, chat. I see people that are in here. Chat in the comment box below. You can ask me makeup questions. Totally fine. Let's get started. And also too, if you really like what you see, if you learn something, if you have fun, whatever, please subscribe to my channel. Share me with your friends. Like this video. And if you want to support me even more as a content creator, you can send me a coffee below by using the coffee link, because coffees help me run more efficiently. And I do have a goal that I'm trying to reach by the end of March. So please, all coffees will be very much appreciated and loved. Thank you. So I'm going to start off by doing a good eye cream. I was scrubbing the absolute shit out of my eyes. Not really, but that halo eye that I did yesterday on here, oh boy, that was hard to come off. I didn't do anything. Hi guys. Hello, hello. It was hard to remove And I feel like I still have black residue on my eyelids. So, Great Rising. Well, that's very Star Warsian of you. Great Rising. Bright suns to you, too. So I'm going to throw on some Caudalie. And then today's look is going to be a warm tone look. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay's Naked Heat palette because everything in this palette is a warm tone. Warm meaning more airing on the, let's say, orangey undertone sides, you know, heat, deliciousness. What am I going to do today? What look am I going to do? Even as a makeup artist, you know, a lot of people think that we're going to slay all day, every day. And it's like, that's tiring. That's exhausting. And even I'm like, I don't know, man. I almost feel like doing a basic bitch look, but I normally go for the smoky eyes. I'm a smoky eye kind of girl. Let me just do what I do. Because doing something that's not really of the norm will look like it's not of the norm and I won't feel right. Today I'm headed over to my family's house because I got invited over. Hey, family. They wanted to have a fun barbecue, grill out, and they're like, come over. I'm like, all right. So we're gonna do that today. So using this Naked Heat palette, I'm gonna start off with the lightest shade. This one is called Ounce. And with this look, we're gonna do my eyes first as well. Well, we're gonna step by step it. It'll be kind of like a smoky eye, just because it's what I do on the daily. I love me my smoky eyes. I just feel like I look my best with the smokes. And I'm using a flat brush just to sweep on the upper eyelid color by the brow bone. What are you guys doing this weekend? Or the weekend's almost over, right? Do you guys have a good weekend? Chit chat with me. It's a-okay. That's why I feel like it's so weird here on YouTube because people, I don't know if you're not used to chit chatting. And those of you who did find the chat box, how did you find it? Let everyone else know. Like, how were you able to type? Was it in the comment section? Or is it a whole thing entirely? Like, how did you find it? Because I know some people, I got messages and they're like, couldn't find it. I'm like, how do you know? What? So let me know. Now I'm moving into a fluffy brush and I'm gonna I'm gonna get towards the second shadow shade, which is Chaser. And gonna just saturate this brush. And then I like to darken my eyelid right into the center. I like to utilize this space a lot. I don't know why. Just like right in here. And then I angle it down. It's just the shape that I like to create with my eyes. It's like the opposite. Usually we go like outward like this. I'm just going inward. So it's me. And I take this in baby steps too when I'm doing smoky eyes. I usually will do the lightest shade and then work my way to darker. Take Chaser, run on the eyelids a little bit. Okay, commercials, what the hell. Going right back down. Next step over, beep beep. This is Sauced. This time I'm starting it with my eyelid. Nobody wants to talk? There's people in here, but no one's talking, and that's why it trips me out. That's why I'm thinking like maybe I should go back to Periscope, because in Periscope it's like, I'm like, all right. So I'm sort of buffing it, I guess. Buffing, sweeping, swiping the color onto my eyelid. Sort of freely. I'm not really focused too much on placement and stuff. I'm just, since I'm using a like a buffing brush, get back in there. Start creating that shape. I personally like using warm tones because of my skin. when you step away from it, it looks olive. You know, I have like olive and golden undertones to my skin. And when I use warm tones, I feel like I look my best. If you have, but if you get like really close to my skin, you'll notice that I'm more of a neutral, because I do have a lot of pink to my skin too. So, so if you have neutral, olive, golden undertones, a warm makeup look would look best on you. Not to say it wouldn't look good if you went cool toned. For those of you who are completely rosy skinned, cool tones would look best on you. And that's like pinkies and purples and things like that. But you can still do like, there are cool tone browns, there's cool tone in everything. Everything comes in cool and warm. So it's just playing around into finding like the color that makes you most confident, or the undertone that makes you most confident. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into, let's do one more step. Here we go, low blow, which is that. I feel like this brown isn't going to be dark enough for, well yeah, it's getting there. And using just mainly one brush, you know, to add these colors on. And because I'm doing a smoky eye, that's why I'm doing it first versus like doing my face makeup and stuff, because I don't want eyeshadow all over my foundation. Bring it in. It's so quiet in my complex today, like it's unnervingly quiet. You know, I complain so much about how it's always noisy here and I can hear everything, and I don't know, list it, I can complain about it. But today, apocalypse. It's fucking weird. It's really weird. Anyway, now I'm gonna jump into Cayenne, which is this lovely brick red. Same brush. And start adding some of this dark dimension. I don't know if it's because it's Sunday. Oh my god, you guys, I have to tell you a story. Okay, so story time. I have been trying to live, you know, more eco-friendly lifestyle just in the home, because a lot of my hobbies are very wasteful, right? So I try to offset what I do, yada, 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 yakety schmackety. So there's this store in Long Beach where I enjoy shopping at, where you can buy things in bulk, you know. So what you do is, it's called BYO, which means bring your own Long Beach. So you bring your own container and you buy things like dish soap and hand soap, detergents, you know, things that you can use around the household, cleaners, and pretty much anything besides food. And I'm in this store and this lady is in there, batshit crazy. Like, okay. Like, probably should not have left her house. So she's in the store and is like looking at everything, whatever. My mom and I go in, and I'm taking my mom for the very first time, and I'm trying to get my mom on board with, you know, not buying so much plastic and not, you know, like looking at different options when it comes to shopping for things. Like, and I was trying to explain to her, like, yes, these items are a little moderately priced, but, you know, you're foregoing all the plastic, you're foregoing all of the chemicals. Like, all these products are really natural and really, they work fantastic. Anyway, so we're in there and looking at the lotions that they have, right? They have like orange, lavender, tea tree, peppermint, okay? My mom's like, well, I kind of want to get some lotion, but how do I, like, can I smell it? Like, hey, can you? And then the girl that works there was like, yeah, you can totally, go ahead. So my mom proceeds to, the bottle has a pump. So she pumps, and I'm like, yeah, just put a little pump on your finger, just, don't, you know, just get the product only. She's like, okay. She does not touch the spigot spout thingy. So she does this, it makes a little dollop, and she pulls away. Okay. Which I will say, that in itself, maybe pump it onto a something. Can't say tissue because zero waste store. Pump it onto something and then try it on, right? Fine. I will say, maybe don't do that. This lady in the store has this mini conniption. Like I had just slapped her 5-year-old child. Like that kind of like a and like freaks out internally that my mom sampled this lotion, not because my mom took product, but because of the coronavirus. And so I knew that she was freaking out because of it, because she said so in a minute. So I'm gonna jump into this very last shade, not the last, second to last shade, which is Ashes, this one right here. So we're heading the store, and this lady dare not say anything, right? Because she didn't say anything outright. So she's in there shopping, and my mom, is my mom, she's just trying to like figure out the store and see what's going on. And the lady starts whipping out some of this like hair conditioner, and my mom looks at her, and my mom's, really nice, and she's like, oh, is that hair conditioner? And the lady goes, yes. Right? And so my mom's like, oh, okay. She's like, this is the whatever conditioner. Because do you mind if I smell it? And the lady goes, okay, but I'm gonna have you not touch it because I'm sorry, coronavirus is out there. I am not gonna get sick, blah, 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 blah. And she goes off, and I like look at her, I go, you are not talking to my mom like that. Holy shit. She just asked to smell what the thing smells like. It's hair conditioner. Calm yourself, lady. Ooh, this lady was like psycho about it. Like, don't touch it. Mom's like, okay. So my mom like barely got a whiff. She was like, this lady crazy. I'm not gonna fuck with this. So, fine. I was a little heated. I didn't say anything because I'm trying to not snap at people, because I have the ability to cut a bitch. So, I'm like, whatever. This lady, obviously, she's not in her right mind, because she's like uber panicked about this coronavirus thing, going off about it, right? And in her, like, I just, people need to be like really careful, because that's how people get sick. And I'm just like, holy fuck, like, lady, why did you leave your pod? Why are you here? Fine. So cut to this other woman who comes into the store, older lady, right? Small, short, with her dog. People are taking it way too fucking far, like buying toilet paper and shit. You guys. Anyway, that's a whole nother matter. So this other lady comes into the store with her tiny dog, and she comes in with this coffee filter. In the zero waste community, they use these cloth coffee filters for their, obviously, coffee pots, and they come in different sizes. There's a small size, there's a medium size, and a large size, right? Anyway, this lady brought in a medium size, clean. I saw it myself. She was standing right next to me. It's clean, whatever. And she's like, I use this, but I think that this is, she's already in a bad mood, this lady. Okay, new lady. I think this is just too big for what I have. And the poor girl who's working in the store, she's kind of like, well, what do you mean? Well, I use this in my cup. I have this cup over here. And she goes and looks and pulls the cup from the shelves, right? I bought this cup, and this is the filter that I have. And look, it's just too big. So she puts her coffee filter in the cup that came from the shelf that people purchase. Crazy lady that is already in the store sees this go down, goes, and I see her, and I went, oh fuck. So they're explaining, and the girl at the store is like, no, this is how you fold the coffee. So she folds the coffee filter in this little cone shape. It's like, see, and it fits right perfectly. And the lady goes, but the small size would be better, right? And then the girl at the store is like, well, it works either way. Like, whether it's small, large, whatever, it works the same. You're just having a little excess cloth. But the small size is what I should have. you know what this lady's trying to get at, right? She wants to return it, but like is being a total fucking dick about it. So the girl goes, I mean, yeah, if you want it to be like perfectly sized for the cup, you can get a small, but what you have works just as well. It's okay. And the lady's like, well, do you have the small? And she's like, unfortunately, no, we're sold out. Great. Well, I guess I'll just use what I have, which is the whole fucking point of zero waste lifestyle. But hey, you know, what do I know? So she proceeds to take this used filter out and puts the cup back onto the shelf like this. Is about halfway of putting the cup back. That shit lady goes, you can't do that. And my mom and I look at each other and I go, I promise you, usually the store's a lot of fun. So you just can't bring in your used coffee filter and touch product like that. That is how cross-contamination works. And this lady is melting down in the store. And I went, oh my God. Grumpy old lady trying to return that coffee filter goes, with the cup in her hand, goes, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. And then looks at her fucking dead in the eyes, puts the cup back on the shelf. And I went, she's like, oh my God, this lady, what? And I'm like, books. Go. Do it. To me, it was poetic justice because that lady was such a cunt to my mom that I was like, books. Yes, like it was gonna happen. Oh my God, it was amazing. And then, so she's like, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Clink. And stares at her like this. And then walks off with her dog. And then you're gonna be disappointed for your whole life. Leaves the store. And this lady's having a conniption about this now contaminated cup that's on the shelves. Oh my God, I'm gonna get the coronavirus. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I met a Karen in real life. Like, this lady that was in the store was that lady. Like, if you are walking in her neighborhood and you don't live there, she'd call the cops. Like, that is that lady. And I hope I see her again because I'm gonna go, achoo! I just in her area because the amount of drama that happened in that little window was one of my favorite moments of life that I went, holy shitballs. It was the coolest thing and saddest thing I've ever seen. So anyway, moral of the story is calm your fucking tits, everybody. Calm down. And if you were that paranoid about getting a virus that has killed less people than the actual flu, you should never leave your house. Period. Just Instacart your shit. You know, get deliveries. And stop buying fucking toilet paper and water. Calm your ass out. It's so annoying. It's getting to the point where it's like, stop. You know, I'm gonna use the dark ashes shade with this little thing. Oh my God, the paranoia is ridiculous. Yeah, just don't leave your house. Just don't, because you're putting everyone else at a high stress situation, and it's not cool. You know, the way that lady, I felt so bad for the girl at the Long Beach store, downtown Long Beach. I'm gonna make it BYO, downtown Long Beach. Crazy lady yesterday. Holy fuck, I feel for you, chick who works at the store. And if this lady sees it, bitch, you crazy. Don't leave your house. Just Lysol your life away, okay? Enjoy. Oh my gosh, the rate that people are taking this thing is just like, what's it like to live life with a big paranoia? I don't understand. Like, this is sad. You know, basically every year we have a virus that everyone thinks is gonna wipe us out. Was it last year? Wasn't last year Ebola? Remember when Ebola was a thing? Remember when SARS was a thing? Remember when the fucking Zika? Remember when Zika was a thing? Was that last year? When was Zika? 2 years ago? Everyone thought they were gonna get a mosquito bite. Everyone thought they're gonna get the Zika's. And I used to always laugh and joke around, oh no, I got the Zika's. Because I travel for a living. I travel every week. I'm not, what? Oh my God. What was it? Was SARS, swine flu 2 years ago for Zika? We're fine. You're fine. Calm the fuck down. Oh my God. I felt so bad for my mom though. The way she made my mom feel. I don't like that. Like that lady like hit me like, don't talk to my mom like that. I could talk to my mom like that. Don't talk to my mom like that. I wanted to, ooh. I was ready to have words, but I'm like, Lana, it is not worth it. I'm one of those people. I'm still one of those people who just has no filter, and I will tell you exactly what I think at any given point of the day. I'll fucking tell you. It's the grandfather in me. My grandfather, shit. Anyway, calm yourself. That's all I want to say. All right, let's do some makeup, shall we? I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender's 325, or should I use 320? Is this 320? I can't remember. I think I'm 320. I'm gonna use 320. Fun escapade that I had. Wet Beauty Blender, please. Always, right? And this is starting to die, which makes me sad because this is my favorite color, blue, in just general. So the fact that I'm seeing this starting to peel off, I'm like, no, not yet, please, no, please, not yet. I'm not ready to like lose you yet. I need you in my life. I promise you guys, the media is making it to be a lot worse than what it actually is. I promise you, and you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna fucking die from the coronavirus. But as annoyed as I am because of all this mass hype, I'm actually very grateful that there's a mass hype going on right now, because Disneyland has never been so dead, and flights have never been so cheap. I'm going to DC at the end of this month, round trip. That ticket, well, I paid miles, but I looked at the price point. Round trip from LA, from Long Beach, a smaller airport, to DC, $200. What? Oh, I'm sorry, what? Going to Vegas cost me $200 from LAX. Those are big airports. I'm going from a small one to a main one for only $200. All right. Sure. People are crazy. And it's a little annoying for me too, because I actually drink out of gallon water jugs. That's the one thing that this plastic that I do buy, because I have a weird thing about tap water, and the Brita filters just, that's the one thing I have like a weird, like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm not going to spend $30 on a filter every single month, you know? So I buy gallon jugs of water. I can't buy my fucking water because everyone's buying water like crazy thinking the apocalypse is going to happen. It's like, oh my God. For fuck's sake. Anyway, that's my daily rant. Oh, this lady. You can't do that. Oh shit. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to say. When my mom got the sample of the lotion, the lady then went to the lotion bottles and said out loud to the lady in the store, "How do I test the lotion?" Bitch, I will cut you. And I get it. Again, I get it. Alright, don't touch it. Alright. But still, there are ways Ooh, there are ways. Oh, man. Anywho, I hope everyone else is having a great weekend. I know my weekend is becoming a blast. So I'm just mixing up some concealer just to get the right color tone that I want. Color shade. So I got some on my beauty blender. I'm using a lot today because, oh man, this time change and everything. I need just a little extra lift underneath my eye area. Does anyone have any questions as far as makeup's concerned? About like warm tones and cool tones and stuff? I find it very strange how it's so quiet. I'm just not used to it. And I know that like I've only been on doing YouTube lives for what, like a couple of times. Maybe what, five times or whatever. It takes time to build up an audience. I'm aware of that. However, the deafening silence is so crazy to me. There we go. Ah, yes. Please appear to look more awake. Thank you. Cool beans. Brighten up that face. Then I'm going to use some powder with the Beauty Blender. Gonna use a light shade right now. We're both used to the yeah, right? Like I kind of feel like I love you, YouTube, but maybe it's been a fun test. Very lightly doing some powder. Wet Beauty Blender, it's totally fine. Some powders, you can use it up. They work just fine. Just don't put too much pressure in your powder because, you know, transferring liquid to a powder can contaminate it. I joke that way, but it's true. I mean, that's how you introduce bacteria into powders the minute you get them wet. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk about bacteria and shit right now, though. Like, the whole topic is, it makes my head just spin. Hey. Senna Secret Set. Does everyone know about the switch from Periscope to YouTube? I mean, I did not alert them today. I've been going on Instagram to let everyone know that I'm going live on YouTube. But perhaps I could have just, you know, prepared people a little bit more. Maybe. But I feel like I went on Periscope once before to say, hey, I'm switching to YouTube. But I don't think people like the YouTube thing. I don't know. No, I think I don't really watch YouTube lives. But I just feel like it was a thing. You know? A little thing here, a little here. The Secret Set by Senna is just slightly dark. Slightly. See? So I use it to kind of contour my face a bit. Now this to me is contouring because you're adding like sort of like depth and dimension. You know, it's a form of contouring. It is not like there is not like one way to contour a face, you know, just adding shadows and stuff and darker stuff. It forms the face a bit nicer, shapes it up. I don't want you to like get harped on the words here because people will do that. You said I was contour, but like you used it. I'm like, calm here. Just makeup is fun. We're just having fun, you know? I'm tired of all the Karens. All right, so I'm gonna use Cosette. This is also a darker powder. It's just a face powder. It's just not my color, but I use it to bronze my face up a bit, which is a great little trick also too. So if you have a powder that's not your shade, it's too dark, use it as a bronzer. Ouch. Why'd you say ouch? Did I say something? itchy. Did I say something? Too warned and ouch? I probably did. I have a habit of saying things that come off harsh. Cause, oh, title. Cause your name's Karen. I'm sorry, you're the only Karen that I like. Oh, is it hard knowing that that is the name that people use now to talk about people who bitch too much? You're like, it's all good. You're used to it now, aren't you? That always reminds me of my friend Katrina. Yeah, you're sick of it, huh? Oh no, my friend Katrina, right? She used to work at a mobile, like a telephone. What am I trying to say here? Like a store to get mobile service. T-Mobile. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm like, why am I trying to like be like discreet? Oh, it's not my fucking job. My job. She used to work at T-Mobile, and it was during the time when Katrina had hit, you know. But that's my friend's name. That was her name tag. And she told me that one day she was in a store and you finally caught me live. Yay! She was in a store and a customer saw her name tag and went, "That's not funny. You think that's funny? That is not funny. There are people out there who have died," and like went off on her. And she was like, "That's my name." She told me the story and I was like, dude, how did you survive that? Holy shit. Oh, sensitive people should not be out and about. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. Everybody. Lord have mercy. I know. Could you imagine getting attacked because your name happens to be share the same name as something negative in society? Like, fucking Christ. I'm sorry, Karen. So I'm using the dark powder because my neck is so pale. Yes, to give it some more color. What do you guys think? Since more people are in here now, hi. Should I stay on YouTube or should I go back to Periscope? Is Periscope a lot easier? I'm sorry for those of you who are watching the replay and I'm talking about this a lot. It's because to me, it's like I just feel the interaction. And as a creator, as someone who goes live, and if you're a person who goes live too, you get it. Like the lack of comments can throw you off a bit because a lot of times, you know, we spark conversations with each other to keep the conversation going. And when it's just me talking, it's kind of like, what am I going to talk about now? You know, there's just moments where I'm like, I'm tired of hearing myself speak in a weird way. Can you set a reminder for your lives? I like YouTube better. Oh, you like YouTube better? Oh, okay. I could set a reminder. Like on YouTube? Do you get the notification on YouTube? Let's see. Warm blush. Warm blush. I believe this is my warm tone blushes. I believe. Yes. So we've got things like this. Nope, that's cool. I'm so sorry. This is not my warm tone. Warm tones. Oranges. I get it all the time. They started calling me the good Karen and stay on YouTube. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I love the feedback. Thank you guys so much. A warm tone blush. What is warm tone? Warm tone. This is actually more neutral because let me show you the spectrum of undertones here. We've got warm. This I would say is a warm. It's a coral, but this can easily go cool depending on what you're doing. You can have a reminder sent to let us know when you're going live. Really? That's dope. All right. Here we go. Let me actually get a better cool tone blush so that you can really see the difference because I feel like you need it. Here we go. Ooh. So here we've got different colors. These are all different undertones. You've got, hold up, here we go. You've got a cool tone, which has more blues, you know what I mean? Under the undertones of blues, softer colors. You've got a neutral, which has equal amounts of like blues and oranges. So this would go with more looks. And then you have straight up warm, which has more of the orangey yellow undertones to it. So when you see things like this, that's when you can tell, oh, like this isn't gonna go because these are all warm tone eyeshadows. So something like this and this will go so much better. You see that? But when you have this, it clashes. So like these are the different spectrums of cool, neutral, warm. We're gonna go completely warm today. Does it help get in the visual? Maybe actually let's use this one. Why not? I'm gonna use this really pretty one. This is Feeling Glow. Telling Glow. Extra Dimension Extra Dimension Blush. MAC. I'm tired. I have a headache today. Okay. Fluffy brush. The visual was good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So you could see it, like when you put your blushes out from at home, look at them. And what do they kind of err on? Like if you can't tell what's cool and what's warm, bring out a blue crayon and or like a blue color pencil, anything that's blue, right? And then put it side by side. If the colors don't really match up, like the undertones, you can kind of see it here. Let me show you again with that thing. How can you tell if something is warm or cool? When it lines up nicely. There you go. See how, like, I don't know, to me, maybe because I'm an artist, I can see this. These line up nicely, you know? I'm off today, yeah. But these do not. These, like, are apparently, like, blah, like clashy, like, I'm fighting with you. No, I'm fighting with you. These are harmonious together. That's how you can sort of tell, like, something is warm or cool. Where's orange? Here's an orange thing. These, no, they don't look right. These, they do. They're pairs. They're buddies. See what I mean? I'm a photographer, so you can see it. Okay, good. So that's kind of how you tell with makeup, like what is a warm tone? What is a cool tone? Here's a cool tone pink. It's got a lot of blue, so it works nicely with this one because this has a lot of blue in it too. This one, no. I don't know if that helps. There's so many other ways to describe on how to figure out what's warm and what's cool, but I chose this way. Let it be. Oh, I have a headache. I must have the coronavirus. Fluffy brush. Really, really powerful blush. A color wheel is great. Yep. I do know that not like the average person doesn't have a color wheel. Well, I have a color wheel, but we kind of have to. As photographers and makeup artists, you have to have a color wheel. But I know that the average person does not have a color wheel, so I usually just say grab the nearest true blue and the nearest true orange and line it up to things to see how they pair up with whatever it is that's in question. Even with your clothes too, that's how you can figure that out. You know, like do these pants like line up with this shirt, and you can bring out a crayon and pair them up. Look at that. Warm tones, warmy, warmy, warm tones. Look at the Zika, the Corona. What I want to know is that why haven't Corona beers have gone on sale yet? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you, Corona. On sale. Please. I'm gonna need all the stores to go on sale, please. And leave me and my water bottles alone. Where can I find gallon waters? Because I need some water. I'm going to go to all the Dollar Trees and buy my bottles of water. They're sold out everywhere. Like, I don't shop at Costco, you know? But, like, when I get gallons of water, I'll go to Dollar Tree because they're only $1. And I'm like, sweet. They're sold out everywhere. Like, I'm just trying to live, yo. Like normally. I'm not even trying to buy in surplus at all. Okay, so let's, this is basically the end all of warm tones. If you want to stick around to watch the rest of this go down, cool. Hang out with me. It's Sunday. I'm gonna do some brows. I tweezed my brows like crazy this morning. I noticed that I can't get this shape to look like this shape. And I realized it's because this shape is thicker than this shape. But what did I do? I went for this one first. So I made this shape a lot thinner, and then I had to sort of chase this one. And I went, oh my God, Lana Reese. So I over tweezed this brow a bit, which is fine because once you start adding brow colors and things like that, it ends up looking thicker anyway. So I don't mind starting with a little bit less. But this one is like a constant chasing after this one. So if you see that my eyebrows look different today, that's because I went a little nuts. This is what happens when I just sit there and tweeze the shit out of my brows. So I'm taking a light shade and starting to fill it in first. Taking this light shade, fills in some of those gaps. I don't have hair that grows on top right here, which drives me fucking nuts. So I have to like fill it in. This color is called Lingering. It's by MAC. But to be honest, I don't like the new MAC pencils. So I would just recommend going for Senna because Senna really has great eyebrow products. And if you have dark brows like me, go for like a taupe. Yeah, we all struggle with brows, even as a professional. Even when I do my own makeup, it's never perfect and flawless because first off, I can't see. I need to wear glasses all the time. So right now, like my vision is slightly blurred. So when I do my makeup, it's always a challenge. I have to get like super close to see what's going on because I can't see. I have astigmatism in both eyes. So yeah, that sucks. And then on top of that, it's like I don't get the view like I do with my clients. Contacts don't work with astigmatism. I still believe that even with technology now, they still don't. I still get this outer rim of blurry, and I can't stand it. I don't know if that's how contacts work. If they're always blurry, that outer rim. But I don't like it. It throws me off. So I just don't bother. Maybe I'll give it another go. I feel like they may have changed it a bit. I have astigmatism, and then my prescription is extremely high. It's like a -4 point something on one eye, and then a -3.75 on another eye. Like, it's bad. So, you know, we do what we must. So I'm gonna go in with the Senna brow pencil. This is dark brown, just to give myself a little dimension. Get that tail up in there. See, this is nice. This is a nice, proper, thin brow. So I'm gonna thicken it up though. There we go. Just don't touch it. And you, okay. Hey, nearly looks symmetrical. Holy shit. I think that's what I needed to do is just pluck the absolute shit out of my eyebrows. Pluck. We are not a chicken. Tweeze. Tweeze. This one lady I used to know, she used to get really upset with me. God damn, I cannot talk for shit. She used to get upset with me because I would always say plucking eyebrows, and she's like, "You are not a chicken. It's tweezing." Okay, calm down. You finally had LASIK done? Ooh, decided it would pay for itself in the long run. Once I needed bifocals glasses, it was getting very expensive. Oh, shit. So it was worth it for you getting LASIK? I heard, I can't even, I'm very like squeamish, and the thought of being awake for LASIK surgery, absolutely not. Nope. If you told me they put you to sleep and then did all of that, I would have been like, cool, sign me up. But you have to be awake and you have to look into it. Fuck that. Nope. They cut and they fold over. No. Nope. I don't even like the puffy machine when you go to the doctor. When they like puff the air into your eye. I don't like that. I don't like when they get close to your eye with that blue light thing to measure your pupil or whatever it is that they do with that thing. You know, they get super close and you're like, don't touch my eye. So I'm not a candidate for LASIK surgery. Too squeamish. Too squeamish. I think today I'm gonna just give myself a little liner, little thick liner today. We'll use a gel. I do have a scope coming up, a live coming up about wing liner, so hang tight. My eyes got too dry for contacts. Valium is a good thing. Day of surgery. Oh, Valium. I'm staying quiet because I'm so afraid of doctors and people that, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a brown. I thought I had a brown gel. I guess I don't. Really? I don't have a brown gel? I was so afraid to get my teeth done, you know, to go to the dentist for, I think, what was it? A root canal or whatever? Nope, it wasn't a root canal. It was like a filling. It was something. So paranoid. So horrendously paranoid that I took a Valium and a Xanax. Still did not feel it. It didn't work. Because I was so, like, hyped up. It didn't work. They even told the doctor, like, how come I'm not calm? How come I'm not this? I took a Valium and a Xanax. And he's like, it's because you're freaking out and you're not letting the drugs work. I'm like, power of the mind, shit. I guess it is real. Cause what? Am I coming to Virginia? No, I'm not. Virginia's nice. One of my favorite states in this country. It's so pretty. I like the progressive areas though of Virginia. But it is very, very pretty. There was a moment where I'm like, I would move to Virginia. Like, yes. The Southern Californian girl was like, ew, Virginia's so nice. Yeah, I'm going to DC. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna be really busy in DC. I'm gonna be working. Gotta get that paycheck. Why isn't this playing? Alright, this Kat Von D angled brush is not my favorite brush to pick up anything. With gels, I'm not a fan. With pencils, yes. Strange. Angled brush. And I go in with the point of the brush inward. You see how it's not really placing product down? Why am I having such a hard time with this? Like it's like struggling. I don't like you. Okay. You know, I work on one show. Okay? I work with one host. I use a handful of brushes every day when I work. I have a lot of brushes in my makeup kit. A lot. You have to as a professional makeup artist. Have a lot. Like a ridiculous amount. I only use about 10 with my main job because again, one host. I don't need a lot, and he's a male. Why am I struggling with these pieces of shit? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I not dipping into my makeup kit going, thank you? Why am I struggling with this bootleg Coastal Scents Morphe ass shit? I don't know. At least this works a little bit better. Just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go over with Shadow anyway. Shadow? Did I really do that? Shadow? I'm gonna go with Shadow. That's okay. At least this is putting product. At least this is putting product down. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I need to go back to bed. Oh, this brush sucks. It's probably this brush. Yeah, it's probably free. I get a lot of stuff in PR, so it's like not a lot. But when I do get PR, it's a lot of stuff. That's what I meant to say. When I do get PR, it's usually a lot of shit all at once. And I live off of that, really. I haven't bought makeup for myself in a while. It's mostly just samples or PR stuff. And I'm like, oh, that works. Oh, that doesn't. And I'm like, okay. That's why I'm also trying to go through all of the makeup that I have, like foundation-wise. I have a drawer full of foundations. Small drawer, relax. But like, I'm not using half of them. Why? So no, I'm not gonna go out and buy the foundation that I really want because I have foundation here. So I'm gonna use this one right here. Ashes again. To go over this liner. Kind of smoke it out just a little bit and sort of soften up that edge. So like if you are having trouble with your gel liner not looking right and you're like, oh, like it looks all like crooked and stuff, you know, take an eyeshadow and go over your eyeliner, like a dark eyeshadow. It could be a brown, could be a black if you want, whatever you want, and go over the edge and sort of smudge it out that way. And now you can see it looks even and it looks smoky and it looks very, very pretty. It's a nice trick, you know, to do if you just can't quite get it right. The foundation that I really, really want is more of the Touche Eclat. It's a YSL Touche Eclat foundation. I don't have my right color, and because I'm a little bit more golden now instead of being completely neutral undertone, I want more. I want a golden one. So, but Beauty Blender works just fine. As you can see, my skin looks fine. I've got Face Atelier. I want more Face Atelier. I want more, what do I want? I want a Dior foundation so bad. Okay. I want By Terry. Dare to Dream. I want this By Terry concealer so fucking bad. It's so small. It's that perfect concealer to hide those like blemishes, like that one zit that's fucking red, and for the life of you, you cannot cover it. This By Terry crayon, twist up crayon concealer, tiny thing. I want it so bad. You know how much it is? Like $175. And I want all the colors for my kit, mind you. Oh, no, you won't. Nope. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. Keep dreaming. Or is it 195? It's up there. It's like, it's something ridiculous. And I was like, nope. She will not be buying that today. Okay, a little curl curl. mascara. So I'm going to take this time to say if you enjoyed today's scope, if you liked story time, if you learned something new, if you just enjoyed being here and you want to help support me as a content creator, please send me a coffee in the link below in the description box. Coffees just help me run everything. I'm trying to reach a goal by the end of this month for a certain amount of coffees. So if you send me one, I will be very much appreciative. And then subscribe to my channel and like it and share it with your friends. At least like it. Let me know that at least this is some good content for you. I'm glad that you guys let me know that you want me to stay on YouTube. Cool. I shall continue. The next time I'll be live is on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Made it to the end. Oh, yay. I know. The daylight savings kind of threw everybody off today. It's throwing me off today, I'll tell you that. Is 11 too early or too late? I mean, doing Get Ready With Me's has to be kind of early because, you know, I have things to do. So I chose 11 because I figured if I started any earlier, people would probably still be asleep. But I don't mind starting earlier if 11 o'clock is too late. It's possible that it could be too late in the day. I don't know. Let me know. God, I love this mascara. Look at that. Lash Paradise. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Go to bed, dude. You don't have to be here. Oh my God. Yeah, all the way in Australia. God, I want to go to Australia. You know what? How is Australia doing after the fire? How are you guys holding up over there? The fires have been forgotten. Yeah, I know. The minute coronavirus hit, that was the new topic, the new trending topic. Are the fires still going in some parts? I know the Amazon, there's still some shit going on. Too much rain, flooding, and the toilet paper crisis of 2020. Do you guys have toilet paper crisis going on in Australia too? I have so many questions about Australia. Random thought of the day, I miss being in a band. My mind goes through so many thought processes throughout the day, so that's where it's at right now. Absolutely, from Monday last week. Oh my God, what is with the toilet paper? I don't understand. And yet people are still going out in public. You're out there buying tons of toilet paper and water, yet you're still going out in public. Stay your ass home. Go home with your toilet paper and your water and fucking stay there. Just stay inside. Let the rest of us live lives like normal people. Oh, God. Keep my mouth shut. Okay, this is old as shit. Okay, this product is old. So I can't even recommend anything like it because it doesn't exist. Someone got stabbed. That shit belongs in the USA. Someone got stabbed over it for toilet paper? That's really sad. All right, this is old as shit. I still have it. And it's still good because it doesn't smell. But I love it. Once upon a time, I think I was like one of the only few people who actually liked this product because I remember when I used to work for MAC, it came out and I was like, it was my answer to a lot of like a prayer that I had, right? And when this product came out, people were like, this is stupid. This is like the dumbest idea MAC has ever done. And I'm like, no the fuck it ain't. This is a lip gloss liner. Loved this product so much. This is, I wish someone made it, because this is the perfect addition if you just wear lip balms or lip glosses or lip oils, because it just lines your lips in a glossy format so that when you go to use your lip gloss, it's structured without the line. Innovative. It was ahead of its time. I'm gonna use it right now. So, sharpen it. You may not see the gloss in it on camera, but it's like this glossy sort of creamy sheen. It's like lip gloss in a pencil form. Oh my god, I fucking love it. The big hornet's nest was the bushfire. Charities were only going to be giving a percentage to the survivors of the fires, claiming administrative costs. Are you kidding? Corruption. Of course. Administrative costs. Oh my god, don't get me started. Just a little structure. A lot of structure, let's be real. There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this product so much. Okay. There was an uproar, understandably. Fuck. People are so greedy. You know? Like, people are just so greedy, and it's never gonna stop, I feel, which is the saddest thing in the world. Kosas lip oil. And do you see how the bottom lip, there is no liner. You see liner on top, right? Hold on. And then you gotta put your gloss on, and it's just structured lip gloss. But you don't see that like lip liner look. I fucking love it. It was so innovative. And yet, and I used to sell so many of them as a makeup artist, as a MAC artist. I was always promoting it. Whenever someone came to the counter, I was like, I just want a lip gloss because I don't like wearing lipstick and lip liner. I go, let me show you this lip liner though. Let me show you this lip liner though. This lip liner is not like a lip liner that you know. Because with me, because my lips, my upper lip has like a faded sort of color, and there's no real structure to my upper lip. I have to create the structure myself. When I use just lip gloss, my lips look a little weird, you know? But I don't like doing the lip liner thing because that just becomes a lip look. Lip liner, even though I love to use it, will turn a lip gloss into like a lipstick, because now you've got actual opaque product on your lips with the gloss, and then mixing the two together, it turns into like a lipstick like look, which is not bad. But as someone who just wants a glossy lip, I don't want all that. I just want my lip gloss to look like it's structured. So this is like my favorite thing in the world. I so rarely use it because this is my very last pencil. This pencil was called Lip Glass Pencil. I gotta write to MAC and be like, please, at least for the pro stores, if you still have pro stores out there, please bring it back. We need it. I need it. I love it so much. All right, guys, that was a warm tone look, and I hope you had a good time here. Hope you learned something new. Hopefully you enjoy the look. Hopefully try this out on yourself. You know, they sell this still. Pro store in Melbourne. Oh, nice. Okay, there's still pro stores. Cool. If you guys like this, again, please send me a coffee below. It helps support me as a content creator, help me reach my goal in my coffee page. The link is below in the description box. It's KOFI. And yeah, like this, like it, subscribe it, and I will see you all very soon. Next Friday, I will be here at 11 a.m. and I will figure out how to send a reminder so that way you guys can get one. Is that it? Next week? What's next week's live? I think I'm gonna do, I have my little bullet journal right in front of me. Next week, I'm gonna do, oh, yeah, Friday, wing liner. We got wing liner, a bronzy look, which is not today, and then a smoky eye day coming up next weekend. So, I'm excited to see you guys. I will see you all soon. And thanks again for the coffees and the likes and the subscribes. I will see you all very soon. Goodbye, everybody.